Investigators, Michelle, are here on the scene right now, actively looking for this suspect who escaped. Behind me, we can see several deputies with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Right now, what we're looking at is significant large trees that toppled over, really pulled from the roots here with this tornado. But if you walk down, you can see that we are looking at a long line that I'm walking alongside right now for just crowds and crowds of people. I am in the eye of the hurricane as the Carolina Hurricanes are getting closer and closer to that Stanley Cup win. Follow me here this way. This is what I want to show you, because not only are we seeing some damage to, of course, the vehicles that are parked here, but even this door here, you can see the door frame here pulled apart. This is actually from rescue teams. The outcome could revive about 130 cases involving death row inmates. You could see here down on Wiggins Mill Road, several more utility crews also working to restore power. This is the perfect time to get outdoors, right? Really before the peak of the heat. We know once the temperatures reach beyond 90 degrees, well, that's when there's a serious threat and concern for heat illness. Now in the WRAL Live Center, we're following breaking news in Chatham County. Sky 5 flying over the scene of a death investigation just west of Pittsburgh. Now to this breaking news this morning. We have new information in the last hour about the victim of a shooting in Raleigh. This is one of two shootings just blocks apart this morning. Kelsey Coffey is live on Pool Road in the WRAL Breaking News Tracker. And Kelsey, you were at that first scene when you heard the gunshot. I want you to take a good look at your screen here. This is who Henderson police are now looking for. They say that this man is very dangerous. An Oak Island man is now facing multiple counts of murder following a mass shooting at a waterfront bar in Southport, North Carolina. 3 people were killed, 8 others were hurt. Thank you for joining us here on your Sunday. I'm Lora Lavigne. The Eno Valley Swim Club has been a part of this Durham community since the late 60s. We're talking generations of families that have called this place home. Chantel not only brought devastating flooding and damage here, but also some really high waters, as high as this high dive. We're talking 10 feet tall. Here's a better look at the aftermath from Sky 5. You can see the entire club completely underwater.
When we first came out here after the flood had happened, we didn't know if we were going to be able to come back. I mean, it was that severe.
Board leadership says Chantel was unprecedented, resulting in more damage than Hurricane Fran in 1996.
We've got to put a new fence in, which we've never had to do before. We've got to get new pumps for the swim system. We've got to redo all the electrical.
The past 10 days have been hot. We've had a lot of people that have worked hard. There was mud everywhere. People have been shoveling. People have been going inside the pool, shoveling buckets of mud out, power washing.
This weekend was no different.
Hey, wait, stop.
During intense heat advisories, dozens of volunteers, club members, and even swimmers are getting their hands dirty.
I was thinking, like, the pool's going to be down for the rest of the season. Like, it was pretty devastating for me because this is basically where I live throughout the summer.
The season now looks very different for coaches like Sydney Bassett and Ava Radford and roughly 450 more other families here.
Yeah, we've cleaned a lot of mud. The bathrooms were really difficult because, you know, the showers, we had to take all the mats out. We've done just a lot of, like, wiping down everything.
Yet they tell me trading the goggles for tools is worth it if it means one step closer to getting the doors and pool back open.
It's been sad, but I also feel like it's brought the Eno family closer together.
It's almost a legacy club in some ways. And I've met so many people who say, yeah, I remember going to birthday parties there. I remember going to swim parties there. I remember going to swim meets there when I was a child.
With plans to create more memories here and a long road to recovery ahead, they are still hopeful.
It's taking some time, but I do see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Lora Lavigne, WRAL News in Durham.
Crowds of people fill downtown Fayetteville for day 2 of the Dogwood Festival. However, this time there's some mixed emotions. Some people are worried about safety and security. Meanwhile, others are thrilled that organizers did not allow fear to overshadow this event.
We live on Fort Bragg, so we just wanted something fun to do.
A Fayetteville staple known for its family-friendly atmosphere.
And we both just bought roller skates for fun. Just so it's fun to get out and just do random things, you know, and hang out together.
A place to gather with good food, music, and vibes became a less festive event Saturday night.
We heard gunshots ring out in the echo, in the crowd.
Fawn Dockery was enjoying the evening, capturing memories with his wife and little girl before shots were fired right outside of the festival grounds.
There was mass panic. My wife and daughter took off. My wife had my daughter's hand. She took off running. The people that were with me took off running. We split off to the side and just people running everywhere.
A stampede of people were running for cover, he tells me, and all he could say was not again.
I think I was more traumatized and shocked that, again, we're in this situation. Shots are fired in Fayetteville again.
Just a month ago, a 12-year-old girl was seriously injured from a shooting at a carnival here, and the trauma seeps in deeper for Dockery. In 2023, he lost his 8-year-old daughter, Genesis, from a shooting WRL has covered extensively. As he continues to fight for stricter gun laws in her honor, now this, more difficult conversations with his only daughter left.
Being there with your little girl, going home, what are the conversations that follow something like this, where she's now exposed to something like this?
She told us how afraid she was. My wife actually had an anxiety attack. It's super unfortunate that I have to continue to witness my daughter be traumatized by improper misuse of firearms in our state.
Fayetteville police officers were seen canvassing the area Sunday as they say this investigation is ongoing. Fears over attending large events in the city have heightened with no clear solution in sight.
We need to make sure that we are being accountable and responsible in our own homes. That is the first line of defense. That is the first line of education. That is the first line of discipline and accountability that we have to take to stop this problem.
Lora Lavigne, WREL News in Fayetteville.
It was August of last year when I first met Carrie Everett. The bold and ambitious Miss North Carolina was excited about starting her sophomore year at NC Central. This past year, she embarked on a journey of a lifetime, competing on the Miss America stage and taking home the Talent Award for singing.
I want to know, how are you doing?
Well, I give glory and honor to God. I feel great, through it all. I always want to keep a positive attitude.
And now today, she's speaking with me still with a bright smile on her face, with her mom by her side in their Seattle home. Shortly after crowning her successor this June, she flew home to visit family and began a different journey she never saw coming.
I started to experience intense floating. It was every night. I couldn't really sleep. Then I was experiencing a lot of coughing.
After multiple visits to the doctor and a wrong diagnosis, she was eventually diagnosed with a rare and aggressive gastric cancer.
In that moment, what was going through your head?
Initially, it was a lot of fear. You never think that something like this could happen, especially at the age of 21, coming off of such an incredible year of serving the state of North Carolina.
Her mom tearing up as Carrie described the past few weeks for them.
Walk me through some of the emotions you're feeling right now. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, she mentioned being in the hospital. We were there for almost 3 weeks when she got the initial diagnosis, and we didn't think it was something that serious.
But it was serious. Metastatic signet ring cell carcinoma.
It's out of gratitude that she's even sitting here. She's walking by herself. We had a lot of challenges when we came home, and she's here.
She's now undergoing chemotherapy and other treatments. Her family rallied behind her, shaving their heads and being there every step of the way.
We tell her this is not the end. We know it's a setback for a greater comeback, and she's going to break even more glass ceilings.
And after serving the state for more than a year, her family in North Carolina are now rallying behind her. A GoFundMe page raised more than $24,000 in the first 24 hours to help pay for her treatments and care. Carrie tells me that she's now using this time to sit in the stillness and keep her faith alive.
Recognizing that I spent a year in hair and makeup constantly, always dressed up, ready to go, presenting myself a certain way. But now I get to show up and see beauty in myself without the hair and makeup, without the pageant crown or the title. I'm just experiencing me for who I am.
She tells me she plans to go back to college soon and has dreams of becoming a gospel singer. But in the meantime, she wants to continue inspiring other young people in her generation to just keep going.
Spending so much time with my family and taking it all in and learning new things every day. Like this is an experience I hope is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but, it's taught me so much in so little time.
Lora Lavigne, WREL News in Raleigh.